Hi, the title of this video is Looking for a Job, Unleash Your Full Potential. Put yourself in the recruiter's shoes. Every day, recruiters see the same cover letters and CVs scrolling by with the same headings, the same turns of phrase. They can't tell the difference between all these candidates who all solicit them in the same way. You must make the job of the recruiter easier by allowing him or her to quickly find you in this gigantic mass of standardized data. Stop the automatisms. You are used to sending your application for all the offers that interest you and to all the people in position likely to co-opt you. And then, after an uncertain waiting period, you either receive refusals or no response. You absolutely have to stop this, otherwise you can damn yourself to permanent failure. Don't send your application as a spam, nobody will read you. Have you ever seen a company selling through an insistent and untargeted mailing? We all receive this kind of impersonal messages calling us to buy without further delay because the offer is exceptional. By dint of receiving them, we don't even open them and delete them as soon as we receive them. Your application should not be treated as a vulgar spam. Your application is a product you will sell. A company that succeeds in selling its products has two major assets: good products on the one hand and an excellent marketing strategy on the other. You have the first asset. You are a beautiful and brilliant person. And for the second asset, the marketing strategy, you must learn it to offer yourself the position of your dreams. Study in detail the company you are targeting. A good salesperson, before making a commercial offer, will gather all the important information about the company to which he/she wants to sell products. He/she will know the prospect so well that the latter might believe that he is dealing with a coworker. This is what you must do. Seriously study the company you want, its products, technologies, technical jargon, market competitors, constraints, development ambitions, corporate culture, and the needs specific to the job you want to get. Prepare your application as a commercial offer. Write your letter professionally by addressing the recruiter as equals. Indeed, you will provide a solution to the recruitment problem. It is not only the substance that counts, but also the form, the formatting of your letter, your CV, the photo of your CV. Absolutely everything should be professional and as interesting and easy to read as possible. Your communication must fit perfectly with the culture of the company and the business you are targeting. Your CV is your promotional brochure. Your CV must answer this question: why would the company I am targeting decide to accept my application? If you don't have the answer to this question, the recruiter won't either. However, no brochure is enough to convince a potential buyer. He/she needs to know more. It's the seller who will be responsible for answering all the questions and convincing him or her that the product in the brochure does indeed exist and that it meets the needs. In short, the CV must make the recruiter want to contact you so that you can translate your information into a concrete contribution to the company. Your cover letter must have a strong impact. The content of your letter must demonstrate your value to the company. The recruiter must understand that you have understood everything about the ad and the needs, and that it's time to call you to talk about this possible collaboration. An impactful letter offers 3 or 4 solutions, development opportunities, or even new product launches. Depending on the job advertisement, you could, for example, give a financial estimate of these operations by mentioning the cost, the return on investment, and the savings or profits made. This letter should not exceed 1 page. Have it reread by people who have the ability to correct you and advise you reliably. No errors in spelling, conjugation, or style are tolerated. Look after your appearance and your language. The customer buys the product for its intrinsic qualities, but also for its packaging. For a candidate who passes the job interview, the packaging is the style of dress, the hairstyle, the perfume, the posture, the gestures, the hands, the facial expression, the attitudes, the smile, the gaze, the friendliness, the questions, the way she takes notes, her notebook and pen, the writing, the ability to listen, the energy she exudes, her enthusiasm, the level of confidence he or she inspires. It is with all this that the recruiters and operational staff will get a precise and definitive idea about you. The job interview is a sales transaction. As the seller of your application, you must demonstrate the usefulness of your professional and personal contribution to the company. Your argument must be finely prepared, exhaustive and precise. Prepare several days in advance. Anticipate all the possible questions. Write down the answers and learn them by heart to prevent stress from making you forget information that could be valuable to the recruiter. You are the salesperson, and the recruiter and all the interlocutors are your customers. Make sure you know the company's problems, ask for clarification, and position yourself as the one who will provide adequate and innovative solutions. Speak concretely using company jargon. Create value for that company you want, even before they hire you. This is how you can convince them to take you. Anticipate delicate questions. These questions may imply that you are too old, too young, overweight, foreign, disabled, mother, father, etc., etc. Although some questions are prohibited by law, nothing prevents a recruiter or a decision maker from asking you a devious, indirect question to find out as much as possible about you. Anticipate these concerns and prepare concise and professional responses that reassure the recruiter about your availability, motivation, efficiency, and ethics. Draw your competitive advantage. You will increase your chances of convincing by bringing something with you that the recruiter and the operational staff don't expect to see. Example 1. You can present a summary of the investigation you have done on the company in preparation for the interview. You will show the most important facts like market share, growth prospects, and competitive positioning. Example 2. You can present your proposals to increase market share or to launch a product that would allow to enter a niche market not exploited to date. Example 3. You can offer a new communication targeting an older or younger clientele and thus broaden the range of clients, etc., etc. Be creative, brainstorm with your relations, take as many ideas as possible, sort, summarize, and present these new ideas in the form of a beautiful, concise, and powerful presentation. Recruiters and operational staff will be pleased to see that you provided this important work without compensation. They will find you bold, inventive, and will no longer have any doubts about your initiative and your ability to adapt. Your salary is equal to your economic value. This is the price that the company agrees to pay to have you. Like all prices, it is subject to market practices and other criteria such as experience, qualifications, and diploma. You must do your best to find out about the salary scales for your profession. You will find this information on all major job search sites. Don't hesitate to cross-reference the information, to compare it until you are 100% sure of the salary range in which you are. You have to set the right price and keep it to yourself. It may be discussed at the first interview. Be prepared for a discussion or even a negotiation at any time. If at the end of the interview the salary is not discussed, don't hesitate to ask the question. You didn't come for fun, you are here to close the deal. End the interview with brio. At the end of the interview, say that you want the job and that you are the person to hire for such and such reason. Synthesize and support the arguments you developed during the interview and in the cover letter. Ask the recruiter what he or she thinks of your application and listen carefully. I repeat, listen carefully in order to respond correctly to any objection or question. Before leaving, ask when you will have an answer or when the next interviews will be and with whom they will take place. After the interview, continue your sales transaction. As soon as you leave an interview, the next morning at the latest, send a thank you email to each of your interlocutors. Thank with a specific word to each one, so that they don't feel like you have copy-pasted the same message for everyone. Thank them for giving you their time and reaffirm the key points of your application and the fact that it perfectly meets the needs of the company. At the end, say that you are at their disposal for any further information. A negative answer is a sales opportunity. If you are rejected for a reason that you don't know, it is absolutely necessary that you contact the recruiter and the interlocutors you have had to ask them constructively about the reasons for their decision in order to correct what needs to be corrected for a future interview or simply to confirm that you have done everything right. Indeed, it is possible that the decision is motivated by internal factors independent of the quality of your application. You will mark the spirits in a positive way despite the failure of the recruitment. And who knows, it will make the recruiter want to contact you again for another position. In conclusion, you will succeed in getting the job you need. Have confidence. Prepare like a sportsman aiming for victory in a major tournament. Failures should not make you doubt. Turn them into a lever for success by understanding your mistakes and correcting them. Ask around for advice. Don't stay alone. Thanks to your courage and your perseverance, you will will get there. You will succeed. Don't doubt it. Below the video, you will find within the framework of the recruitment services of the LBE firm a link allowing you to send us your CV and your cover letter for a spontaneous application. We will keep your file preciously and will not fail to contact you if an opportunity arises for you. Also, within the framework of the coaching services of the LBE firm, you will find links to book a coaching session in order to help you turn your ambition into reality. Finally, you will find the address of our website to discover all our services and subscribe to our newsletter. Feel free to share this video and hit thumbs up if you enjoyed it. To not miss the next videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button and then on the bell icon. Thank you, and remember, as Abraham Lincoln said, always keep in mind that your own decision to succeed is more important than anything else.